What's how? Hollywood Yellow Man. We back for another episode of Hollywood Set Tripping, man. Let's get right into it. Young boy, my Cleveland Cavaliers, man. It's bittersweet right now. I'm happy we got Spider. I rocks with Spider, but at the same time, I'm sad about my guy Collin. You feel me? I'm sick about Collin. I ain't even gonna lie. If you know me, you know how I feel about Young Bull. You feel me? I've been watching Young Bull since AAU days and EYBL days. You know what I'm saying? I watched this youngster come up, and I watched him get better every year. I watched him grow. I watched him grow. Watched this youngster grow and I just felt like this was going to be his breakout year. He couldn't play. He didn't play last year because of the injury. And I just felt like this was the year of the young bull. Check the hashtag, man. I started that. It still ain't going nowhere. I'm still gonna hold him down. It's my dog, man. Young bull. But it is what it is, and I am happy that we got Spider. And you already know what it is, man. You already know what it is. Cavs, baby. Cavs, baby. And if we didn't get injured last year, you don't even know what we'd be talking about right now. For real. Because we could spank anybody. Everybody that was in the playoffs, man, come on. Now we running through them. We running through them like y'all run through that $40 when you see something that's selling it. That's how I'm trying to tell you, man. We was running through them, and them injuries just start smacking us. And that's what one thing we needed last year was Collin Sexton. All them players was going down. Come on, man. If Young Bull was there, we would have kept it going to float, but it's too much. It just got all bad for us close to the end of the season, but we here, man. As long as my guys stay healthy, we gonna turn up and do what we gotta do. And even Charles Barkley, man, was showing us love, man, and holding it down for the land. Y'all check out this interview with Charles Barkley.
Damn, the Cleveland Cavaliers are making waves in the middle of the summer. Hey, man, I gotta take my hat off to you guys, man. That's a really awesome deal, man. I like you. We talked last year. I like your team. Injuries kind of derailed your playoff run, but to go out and get Donovan, shout out. It's Kobe Altman, isn't it?
Yes.
Hey, man, that's a great deal for the Cavaliers, man. Y'all are relevant again. It's pretty cool.
Chuck, I know everybody says they like our young roster, but add this player to the young roster. What are the real expectations now for the Cavs?
Well, I think they can win at least a round. They got at least a round better. What's going to be really crazy is, damn, being honest with you, we don't know what the hell we're going to get from Brooklyn. We have zero idea what we're going to get from Philadelphia. They're both like must-see TV because everybody want to see a train wreck. So Boston, I think Boston's going to be solid.
Sure.
Milwaukee, it depends on, they're going to be good because they got Giannis. But, man, they're in the mix. Like I say, because we have zero idea. That thing in Brooklyn, I mean, Tony, are you married?
I am.
If you tell your wife, hey, baby, I'm thinking about I don't want this. I'm thinking I'm not sure I love you. I'm moving on. And then you come back like a month later, think things going to be happy-go-lucky. That ain't going to happen. So that thing in Brooklyn, this dude tried to get his coach and general manager fired. And people can say, well, it's all water under the bridge. It's all water under the bridge. When things are going good, it's water under the damn bridge. when it's water over the bridge, when you lose a couple games and things, especially in New York City, the bridge gonna get flooded. So man, Brooklyn gonna be must-watch television.
No, Chuck.
But, hey, listen.
Will you add the Cavs now? We don't have many games. You know.
Yeah, we're only on TNT once.
Yeah. So will this move the needle a little bit? Will they try and put Cleveland on more?
You know, that's a great question. See, that's why I hate the rules they got on television as far as like you can only show certain teams certain amount of times and blah blah blah. I said teams are gonna make trades. Like we had a moral obligation like 2 years ago to show the Golden State Warriors and they won like 20 games. I'm like, no, switch that up. And then last year we had to show the Lakers like 2,795 times. I'm like, the Lakers suck. Why do we have to keep showing them? So one thing I love about the NFL, they do that flex thing. I thought we should have the Cavs on just about what they accomplished last year because, you know, I think people don't realize what a great job they've been doing because of the injuries. Because before the injuries, nobody wanted to see the Cavaliers in the playoffs. Right. Nobody.
Charles.
But now let me tell you something. Nobody really want to see the damn Cavaliers going forward because, you know, you talk about, okay, Clay's not the same player. Number one, no disrespect. He's just not the same player. I'm trying to think, who else got a magnificent backcourt like the Cavs now? I mean,
Boston.
They're in the –
Boston.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Boston's pretty good, right?
Yeah, Boston's not as good as the Cavs.
Right.
They're not as good as the Cavs in the backcourt. I love me some Marcus Smart, but no. And I'm not even sure who, quote-unquote, they play the two in Boston because that's such a fluid thing. But the Cavs backcourt is right up there with the best in the NBA right now.
Charles, you know, people say, okay, Mitchell's not the guy that, you know, could be the best player on a championship. You know, the media always has these phrases they go to. So how good is Donovan Mitchell?
He's a all-star level player going up. First of all, the kid's young. And let me ask you a question. This is a question you should ask yourself. How many the guys you gave up for him, how many all-star teams have they made?
None.
Zero.
So we got a guy who's an all-star in his prime. So we expect him to play at least all-star level. We don't know what his ceiling is, but we know, like, okay, he's an all-star. He's going to be an all-star probably for the next 10 years. Why would you not take that? But you didn't give up a lot to get him, to be honest with you. I'm not sure any of the guys you gave up are ever going to be an all-star. So it's a great trade, man. You have to look at the pros and the cons. What do we give up and what do we get? It's a great day to be a Cavaliers fan, plain and simple.
It really is. Chuck, what does it also say about Kobe, Altman, and Dan Gilbert of going all in? You know, this is a young team, and many people thought they were a year away from being a year away. But a move like this is one of those all-in moves. Fans are loving it.
Well, I loved it last year because I told the Nets, they were stupid for trading Jared Allen. I'm the biggest Jared Allen fan in the world. I think he's going to be an all-star for the next 10 years. And let me tell you something. I'm going to give you a lot of credit. Give Kobe and Dan credit because not signing Sexton probably is going to be the best thing ever. And that's not a knock on the kid. Him and Garland can't play together. So to get something good for for him, Sexton, made the trade even better. Because if they had gave Sexton a ton of money, that backcourt can't play together. There's a reason, and no disrespect to Collins, I think he's got a bright future. The team didn't take off until he got hurt.
Right. It's a great point.
If they made the mistake of bringing him back, they would have been back in the same boat they were the years before. So this is a win-win for Kobe and Dan Gilbert, man. I think it's a great trade, and I'm really happy. You know, I get so pissed that y'all say they don't get the respect they deserve. I think Cleveland's underrated. So I really I'm really glad. I might be coming back there. I miss y'all.
Listen, you've had good times here in the flats way back. I'm an old guy like you, and I remember all those.
I was having a good time tonight. I got arrested there. I was having a great time that night.
Can you wait, Chuck? Was it unfair? Or did you deserve that night? I don't want to dredge this up, but it's legend in Cleveland. If you remember back in the day, go ahead.
100% unfair. 100% unfair.
Were you provoked?
And well, the guy was harassing Reggie Miller. To be honest with you. I don't know if I ever told you the story because their story was so bad on the stands, I never even had to go on the stands. So me and Reggie Miller were at a club there having fun, and Reggie had a friend with him.
Yeah.
Reggie had a friend with him. And this dude, I think his name was Jeb. And first of all, if your name's Jeb, you shouldn't be going around pissing people off because you got a crappy-ass name to start with. Nobody should be naming their kid Jeb. Let's get that out the way. And this guy comes up and asks Reggie girl to dance, and she says, well, and Reggie's not a dancer. He says, she said, I'm not going to dance with him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to dance with you. She was very polite. This dude comes up about 15 minutes later and says, are you going to hang out with these racial slurs all night? And I said, excuse me? I said, excuse me, sir? I said, what did you just say? He said, you heard me. I said, well, I tell you what, why don't you say it again and see me punch you in your damn face? And he said it again, and I punched him in his damn face. And no, I didn't feel bad about it. I would have punched. They pulled me. I would have hit him more than one time.
Yeah, and then did you have to come to court or something for that? Do I remember?
I did. I came to court, and the judge started laughing after he heard, because him and his friends testified, and they were so bad. The judge said, get out of my courtroom. This is stupid. Yeah, but I just I didn't mind another week in Cleveland. I like Cleveland.
Yeah, I know. You had fun here. Chuck, everybody has fun when they come here. You know, it's people don't know how fun it is.
It's underrated. But you know what's crazy? I was having dinner. I'm on a boys golfing trip right now. And a guy actually asked me last night, true story, you think they ever gonna go crazy in the flats again? So I said, that's one of the greatest questions I've ever been asked. So somebody did ask me that last night at dinner. It's hilarious you actually said that.
We're actually, our studios, Chuck, flats are back. In fact, they have a boardwalk now. And our ESPN people just built us brand new studios right here on the boardwalk, on the river, with the boats and the bars and the restaurants. You got to come back. You're going to have to come back.
I tell you, hey, listen, you got my word. I will definitely come back. I told you, Adam, I love y'all city. I enjoyed my time there, but I'm glad y'all are back. Give shout out to Kobe and Dan because, man, what they've done the last couple of years, because, you know, normally when you start rebuilding, it takes forever, but going out, getting the players they've got and the trades they made now. So now what's the situation with Kevin Love?
He's back. He's back. He played much better at the end of last year. He helped some of the younger players, and he actually found his jumper again. They're excited about having him back. In fact, he was one of the guys Donovan Mitchell asked if he was still on the team when he found out he got traded there.
Well, that could actually be a great bargaining chip because Kevin could help a contender.
Right.
So if you guys trade Kevin, you know, and obviously you guys know I'm a big Kevin fan, but you're not going to win a championship in the next couple of years, and Kevin's past his prime. If you guys could trade Kevin to a contender to get a couple of draft picks and a couple of young players, man, that'd be – I mean, you guys would be on fire. But y'all on fire right now, man. I'm really happy for you guys.
So shout out to Barkley, showing the land some love, you know what I'm saying? Making sure they put some respect on them Cavs' name. Well, Hollywood Yeller, checking out, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this trade.